Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this rose gold and copper sparkle makeup look. And this is a really great makeup look if you're going out and want something really dramatic and sparkly that's going to show up at night. This is definitely a nighttime appropriate look if you're going out clubbing or anything like that. I wore this to my best friend's birthday and you guys requested that I film this look for you, and of course I got your back. I already did the morning of. I actually sat down early, 9 a.m. to put my makeup on just so I could have good lighting to film this look for you. So I did this the day I was going out to her birthday. For dramatic looks, I do like to start with my eyes first, so I did go in with the base and set that, and then I'm using the Makeup Geek and Manny MUA palette. I'm starting out with the shade Beaches and Cream as my transition shade, and I'm just going back and building that up to my desired intensity and really blowing it out. Still using the shade Beaches and Cream, I'm just going in with a smaller, more dense brush to concentrate that color on the lower crease, just to add some natural dimension. Next, I'm using the shade Sora, and I'm using that same brush we were just using. It's the Luxie 227 blending brush, and this is my favorite blending brush as of lately, and I'm just concentrating that color just where we put the Beaches and Cream on the lower crease with the same brush just to further deepen it. For the outer corner, still using the 227, I'm taking Mars and Aphrodite, a combination of the two, and just generously packing that on the outer corner. For the lid shade, I wanted it rose gold, but I also wanted copper, so I'm first going in with the Stila Magnificent Metal in Kitten, and I have to go back several times just to build this up, just because the consistency of these shadows is a little bit difficult to work with. They do have a mixing medium that you can use to wet the product, but I just like to pack it on as is. And now I'm going in with some Fix Plus and that same brush, and I'm going to take the pigment, which is a copper one. This is from MAC, I just have a sample size of it, and it's in Copper Sparkle. I was playing around with different eyeshadow combinations and I came up with this one and I fell in love. I can't get enough of it, and that copper sparkle pigment on top of anything really just really makes a look, and I can't recommend it enough. If you don't have it, definitely go out and check it out. It's definitely a winner in my books. Now for my inner corner highlight, I'm just using the shade Artemis from the palette, and this is just going to add some light to the inner corner. Once I had my lid shades down, I wanted to go back and deepen up the look even more, just because I was going out at night and I wanted it to be really smoky in the outer corner. So I'm just taking Aphrodite and Mars again on that same 227 and just really packing it on. And I also go back with a pencil brush just to really define the outer corner as well, and just to clean up any spots where I thought it looked patchy. I will be applying falsies, but I did want to put a little bit of mascara on my natural lashes so that they blend in better with the false lashes. So I'm using my MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. This never transfers flakes or smudges on me, so that's why I always use it. And then I'm going in with my IIKONN lashes in Drunk in Love. Now I'm using my Grand Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. Every time I use this in a video, and I don't mention it. You guys ask if I've had my lips done or something like that. Just because of how plump it makes my lips, you'll see my lips start to transform over the course of the video. It definitely tingles and burns, so if you do not like that in product, I do not recommend it, but it definitely works. You can see right here my lips are already turning a little bit red, so it definitely plumps them up nicely. So now I'm just applying my primers, and then I'm going in with the new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in 205. I had a couple questions on my foundation first impression on this video, what shade I would be if I had a fake tan, and 205 is my perfect match when I have a tan on. So that's what I'm using right now, and I'm using a MAC 170 brush to apply it. I do have a little bit of darkness in the inner corner of my eye, so I am using my BECCA Undereye Brightening Corrector today. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on a concealer brush on the inner corner on both eyes. I'm not sure if you guys have ever noticed, but sometimes different concealers work differently with different foundations. So that's why I have a few different brands that I kind of mix up and play around with. But for the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation, I love my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I hardly ever use this concealer in general, but for whatever reason, it just happens to work phenomenally with this foundation. So that's what I'm using right now to conceal my under eyes, to also brighten my face as well. Today I will be baking my concealer. I don't do this on an everyday basis because I don't need it. Only on days when I really need my makeup to last a long time. Like I was putting on my makeup early in the morning and I wasn't going out till 11 o'clock at night. So I really needed my makeup to last. So that's when I decide to bake. And this really does help set your concealer and your foundation in place so that it doesn't move. For bronzer, I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer and just bronzing up my face with this. And in this video, I'm using a lot of my favorite products because every time I go out for an event or something like that, I always gravitate towards my favorite products because I know they're going to stand the test of time. The Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit has also been a favorite of mine, and this will be in my monthly favorites as well. And I actually really like the brush that comes with this, which typically I don't, but I find this brush really handy. So I'm just contouring the back portions of my cheeks because that's where I want a little bit more contour, and I will be using it on my nose later as well. But right now I'm just taking a little bit of that Laura Mercier setting powder and just putting this underneath my contour to clean it up because I felt it looked a little bit messy. Now for underneath my brow, I'm going to be using the Benefit Highbrow, and I've just been loving how this looks underneath the brow as a highlight. For my lips, I'm going to be using one of the new Annabelle Big Show Gel lip pencils. These are fantastic formula because they're very long wearing. It says it lasts 7+ hours. I wore this swimming the other day and it lasted through swimming. So it definitely lasts longer than 7 hours, I feel. Now on my lips, I'm using one of the new shades from Gerard Cosmetics from their Hydra Matte line, and this is in Skinny Dip. This one was the one that caught my eye the most. I love the color. I wasn't sure if I was going to put a gloss on top or leave it as is, but I was just waiting for it to dry down, so I went to do my blush. And this has also been another favorite product of mine. It's a blush from MAC. It's called What I Fancy. It was limited edition. I'm pretty sure they still have it though if you want it, so I will link it down below if I can find it. But it's just been one of my favorite blushes lately. For highlight, I'm starting out with Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow, and if you have even deeper skin than me, this is seriously the most pretty highlight on deeper skin tones. But I'm starting out with this as my base shade, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Gilded Honey just to make it pop. Once my liquid lip dried down, I did go in with Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar. I recently picked this up as well, and I love this as a gloss. It was always sold out at my Sephora when I tried to buy it, and also online, so finally I got a restock and I picked it up right away. And then I'm just going to go back in with the same colors I used on my upper eyelid on my lower lash line. To complete the look, I will be using black on my waterline, and this is a waterproof product from YSL. Even when I use makeup remover to try and get this off at night, I still find it's really hard to get off. So if you're looking for something long wearing on your waterline, this is definitely the product for you. It's my favorite black pencil for the waterline. Now I'm just using mascara on my lower lashes and then going to set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter. And that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this look, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to do so that you don't miss out on any videos. And I will see you guys in my next video.